The glory of life. Read and enjoy. Once there lived a monk on the banks of the Ganges. It was his hermitage where he used to give darshan to all those who had come there. He was esteemed as a divine figure because he suggested solutions to the problems of the devotees. A devotee once asked him, "Where is the God, Swami?" He said smilingly, "Everywhere. In you too." The devotee was not satisfied. He wanted to see God in a person. He now and then felt suspicious of God because he is not visible. The devotee again asked, "Swamiji, God is not visible to me, how can I believe that God is everywhere?" The Swami said, "What is necessary for your breath?" Oxygen, Swami, replied the devotee. "Please show me where oxygen is," the Swami said. The devotee felt confused. He said in a deep disappointed voice, "How can I, Swamiji?" "Is oxygen visible to you?" asked the Swami. "No, Swamiji," replied the devotee. "If so, can you say there is no oxygen?" said the Swami. "Understood, Swamiji," pleasingly said the devotee. "By some chemical process, you can experience oxygen. Similarly, by means of meditation through the prescribed process, you can experience the radiance, that is God," said the Swami. In course of his speech, the Swami delivered his views on life and its course. Beloved devotees of God, you should know that our life is the boon gifted by Him. We should make use of this vehicle, I mean the vehicle of life, to reach the abode of God. How can we reach the abode of God? This is the question often disturbing the minds of many devotees. All of you should know that we can reach Him by pleasing Him. How can we please God? This is the question soon after listening to me. We should understand that we can please Him only by serving His creatures. Let's have some details now. Here are many creatures along with human beings. Every creature is commonly subject to some suffering. Such suffering is of many kinds. It may be of hunger, thirst, disease, helplessness, fear, doubt or ignorance. We should be ready to extend our hand to those who are in need. It means we should help those who seek for it. We may give food, water or something necessary for them. We may teach something to tear off their ignorance. We may encourage them to uproot their fear. We may perform something to avert their feeling of helplessness. We may clarify whatever doubt they are crushed under. We may do something to relieve them of their disease, not for man only but for any being. What we need here is the quality of generosity. It is the attitude of giving freely what we have to others without any thought of return from them. This generosity is the quality of a divine person, and it is what pleases God. We should know that all of us have within ourselves the spark of God. Then we will be able to cultivate the habit of extending our hand to others. Such of them only are eligible for entering the abode of God, so be generous. It is the glory of life and it is life itself.